Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a star-shaped box out of origami, okay? So first you gotta have a square piece of paper, okay, color or not. So if you have a color, you're going to start with the blank side up. You're going to fold it in half, long ways, okay? So straight edge to straight edge, top to bottom, however you want to say it. Fold it nice and tight, because in origami you have to have tight edges. It's all about folding. Okay, now you're going to unfold it and fold it the opposite way. And origami comes from the Japanese words oru, meaning to fold, and gami, meaning paper. So that should give you a gist of what origami means. Okay, now you're going to fold it diagonally. Make sure your corners line up. Okay, on both sides. Flip it over, do it on the other way. And origami actually came from China because the Chinese were the first ones to make paper in about 105 AD. And monks brought it across the sea to Japan where it flourished there. Now we're going to fold this in half like this. Okay, nice and hard fold. Okay, and now we have two edges here, or two little leaves. Bring one out, top one, and fold it down. So these creases that we made earlier are going to guide that. Flatten it down, make sure the creases are nice. Flip it over. Bring the same thing, so straighten it out, and fold it down like this. Your edges have to line up at the top, okay? Your corners are nice and straight. Okay. So now this part should be on top. The other side is closed. So now we have leaves on the other side, on either side, okay? So we're going to bring this tip, bring it to the center line. But you have to align the edge of the paper to the center fold, okay? To make a nice crease and a nice tip on top. See how that is aligned? Do the same thing on the other side. Like this. Make sure your folds are nice and tight, okay? Now you're going to do the same thing for the other side. Edge in. Okay. And actually Europe had its own paper folding art. It was brought to Spain by the Moors, who were very big in mathematics, made many discoveries in astronomy and mathematics. So they viewed this as a mathematical art form. Okay. So now you have this on either side. You're going to bring this up and smash it down. It's the same type of fold that we did earlier, okay? Smash it down and fold along the edges, okay? So we have this. The center fold lines up with the edge. Do this for the other side. So I'm going to open it like this. Stick my thumb in there if I have to. And bring it down, okay? Flatten it down. Make sure everything's aligned and smooth. It's all about smoothness, origami. It's a very clean art form. Okay, now flip it over and do the same thing with these leaves, okay? And modern origami is all about complexity. Now we have computers to make designs for us, or to help us make really complex designs anyway. And there's some pretty crazy stuff. They can pretty much make anything out of origami. It looks like they may cut and use adhesives, but they don't. Okay. So this is what you have as a result. Now you have leaves on either side, like pages in a book. You're going to open them, and I like to open them at the same time just because it saves time, like this. Make sure it goes all the way to the top, and fold it, flatten it out. Shouldn't be much folding in this because the creases are already made. Okay, now you have this crease, see it? And this leaf, you're going to bring it down to the center line like we did before, okay? All the way. So I'm going to make sure that fold is nice and hard. Do that, the same thing for the other side, like that, okay? Make sure your tips are nice and lined up, okay? Sometimes it may rip, like mine just did, but if it's at the tip, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't affect anything. Now the other side, you have to do the same thing. Okay, now we have this. On either side, okay? See these tips up here? We're going to bring the top one down as far as it can go. See? And fold. Oops. Nice and hard. Same thing for the opposite side. Down, fold, and hard. Okay? Now you have the same leaves, so you're going to open it up on both sides like I like to do to make it easier. Hold it down. And the top down that side and the back down this side, okay? Okay, we're almost done, okay? All we have to do is open it. So on the top here, we see we have an opening. Stick your fingers in there and smooth out the edges. I like to do it on a table to give me a surface to push against. Okay, I'm smoothing out the edges, making it nice and smooth. The edges are nice and smooth and straightened out. And you have your star-shaped box. So you can put paper clips in it, gum, whatever, but it's a nice little container. It's pretty. Okay, thank you guys.